Don't do it, baby. Don't do it, baby. Hey, it's your girl Mo. Welcome to another video. Life Conversations with Mo. Yes, I know you are here, or you heard, let me turn down a little bit, a little bit of Boyz II Men in the background. So yeah, don't do it, baby. Do not click off this video. Stay here with me. We are going to have a little bit of life conversations. So hang out with me for a minute. It's been a minute since I dropped a video. Y'all know I'm inconsistent, but when I come in with some good topics. So what I want you to do is to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I want you all to share this video, okay? And talk to your friends. I told you I need to get a minimum of 4,000 subscribers. And the only way I can do that is if you share this video and tell your people to hop on the bandwagon with us. So yeah, I wanted to hop in. There's been a lot going on in the news over the past 7 days on mainstream news media and on social media. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos this week. This first one, the one that I'm doing today, is something that I've been wanting to address for some time now. If you know me, many of you all know that I am a member of the best sorority on this side of heaven. So shout out to my sorority, my sorors of the Devastating Divas of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. I want to give a shout out to you ladies. I'm so proud to call myself a diva because we definitely have been forging away since 1913. Okay, that's what we do. So this video is going to be addressing something that has to do with what's been happening and what I have been noticing. I'm sure a lot of you have been noticing if you follow anything, if you're part of any of the Divine Nine. For those of you who don't know, the Divine Nine encompasses all of the Black Greek letter organizations. So you are going to have the men of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi, Iota Phi Theta, and the amazing men of Omega Psi Phi fraternity incorporated. Those are the 5 fraternities of the Black Greek letter organizations. Okay, and for the sororities, you are going to have the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, you're going to have the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta, you're going to have the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho, and you are going to have my sweet sorors, the Devastating Divas of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So 5 plus 4 equals 9, right? And so that is what make up the Divine Nine. So yeah, I want to address something, and I've been seeing, of course, because I'm a Delta, I follow a lot that happens within my sorority. I'm not really privy to what may be happening with other sororities. That's not my business. We all do the same work. We all have the same purpose, I'll say. That's going to be sisterhood, brotherhood, scholarship, and we are here to promote and do work within our respective communities. So we all have the same basis, and we're all founded on Christian principles. At least I know that is what it is for us here for Deltas. I do not speak on behalf of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. That's not what I'm here for today. What I want to address is this new thing. It was not necessarily new, but it's just really taking off. A lot of young ladies, women, are coming out with denouncing their affiliation within their respective organizations. And again, I don't know about any of the other sororities. That's not my business. I'm going to talk to the young ladies. I'm referring to the young ladies and the women who at some point was seeking. And when I say seeking, you were studying, you were stalking the women on your respective campuses. You had mentors, you had people in your women in your family. You know, you were eyeballing and you were mimicking, and you had your eyes and you had set your sights on women of Delta that you idolized because you wanted to become a part of this amazing organization for whatever reason. I don't know what your reason was, but you wanted to become a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, right? So you were seeking Delta. You at some point got into college because you have to be college educated. You have to be seeking matriculation through higher education. That's for all, or it should be for all of the Divine Nine organizations. And so through that process, you made it through. You went through whatever your process, and you crossed over into the organization. So you made a goal, and you succeeded in achieving that goal, right? And then at some point between then and there, you decided that Delta was no longer for you. And we live in a free society, right? You're free to make whatever decision you so choose, right? I'm here for that. I'm pro-choice in every sense of the word. Like, seriously, I am. Whatever decision, whatever choice you make is yours to make. However, when you were seeking, in Delta, we have this saying, discretion is key. You weren't running all over that campus telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you wanted to be a Delta. Like, you weren't. And for those of you who are young enough to be in the technology age now, you weren't on TikTok, you weren't on Instagram, you weren't on Facebook telling everybody, hey, I want to be a Delta. There maybe were 1 to 2, a handful of people that you kept close to the chest who knew that you wanted to be a Delta, right? That was it. That was it, right? And they probably were already Deltas. Okay? And then when you were fortunate enough to make it into the process and you were going through your process, that process was also kept a secret. You didn't want anyone to know that you were going through your process. Whatever that process looked like for you, you kept it to yourself. It was a secret process. It was sacred. For whatever reason, it was sacred for you. And then when you went through the ritualistic ceremony, that too, very much so, was done in private. It was done in private. Your crossing over ceremony was done in private because only duly initiated sorors, and if I'm not mistaken, financially active sorors were permitted into that ceremony. Okay. Everybody wasn't permitted into that ceremony. Contrary to what you have, what y'all out here telling the world. That was a private, intimate gathering for a select few. Okay. Now your probate or your NIP, your new initiate presentation may have been recorded for the world, but that's just, when you put your little outfit on and you go out, and the entire college campus or everyone else can come, and what you're doing is, you're just reciting history, poems and things of that nature, songs that you came up with for your president and your vice president, things of that nature. That's stuff that can be found online. It's not a secret. That's different from your actual crossing. And y'all know this. So y'all can sell that I came out in public so I can denounce in public. Y'all can sell that to somebody who don't know, but we know. So I said that to say this. Y'all crossed in private. Y'all were seeking quietly. Y'all can whatever reason, and I'm not here to judge, I'm not here to speculate, whatever reason that you've come to make, to denounce or to leave, it's nobody's business but you and yours. And again, I'm not speaking for anyone else but Mo, right? When you come to the conclusion and you've made the decision that you're done, the same energy, the quiet energy that you used, that you had when coming into this sisterhood, keep that same energy when leaving. Okay? That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. And what does that look like? You can simply stop paying your dues. You can pack up all of your Nelia. You can put it in a box. You can send it certified mail back to Nationals with a letter stating that you are denouncing or you no longer want to be a part of the organization. Leave quietly. Instead of coming on social media for clout. Because at the end of the day, we still love you. We really do. Because, again, we're founded on Christian principles, so we're not going to hate you, sis. We're really not. We don't hate you. None of y'all. What we don't like is you being messy and trifling for likes. Because what's funny is that the God that I serve and the God that I love loves me in spite of me. Because it's going to be real funny for all of y'all that's denouncing and saying, you coming up with, whatever reason you denounce. Because I hear a lot of you're denouncing because you just now have come into a relationship with Christ. Or you felt like when you whatever reason. Before I joined this organization, I had a relationship with Christ. Let's get that clear. You should know thyself first. Let's put that out there. But what's going to be real funny is that when we all get to heaven and y'all, you've made your, denouncement, and you look over and you see all of us over there, and you denounce, and we still over there throwing up the mid. So I'm sure, I've seen a couple of videos where one former member of Delta, she said that she was denouncing, I think, because of some things that she had done in reference to hazing other, young ladies coming into the organization. I'll say to that sister, I won't say that that's an organizational thing as it pertains to how you put it. There's a lot of stuff going on across the board, whatever. That's a personality flaw. Because if that's a behavior that you continue to perpetuate, that's a decision that you continue to make. Again, I'm not here to judge you, sis. But what I'm going to say is that I hope and I genuinely pray that you have forgiven yourself for that. I really do. Because if you have really walked into your true relationship and recognize that your true relationship with the Father, you realize that He has already forgiven you. Already. You got to forgive yourself. I'll say that. So yeah, that's that. What else? I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say. For the former members, for anybody else, or any other organization. And it's funny because my husband is a member of the Men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I don't think, he and I, we talk about a lot of foolishness that goes on, within, his frat, but I don't think that I've ever heard, I don't feel like I've ever heard any conversation, whether it's been, with him about, his fraternity, my friend, my other friends who, have, a really, really good friend from high school who is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I have friends who are in these different organizations. I have friends that are in Kappa Alpha Psi, Phi Beta Sigma, as well as Iota Phi Theta. And I don't think that I've ever heard them talk about any of their fraternity brothers denouncing. Like, it's not a thing with the men. Like, if they decide that they don't want to have any more affiliation with their fraternity, they stop paying dues and they stop wearing nail you. Like, it's really not that serious for them. If anything, it's a bigger thing for them to perp. Like, they perpetrate. Like, it's a lot of perping, especially for Delta. And I'm sure it happens for all the other sororities. But if anything, men they're quicker to perp than to denounce. So I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just end with this, I guess. And I may come back because my makeup is popping today. I may come back and do my second video, so y'all might see me in this still again. I don't know. Maybe I just change my clothes, change my earrings or something. Because I do want to talk about this second video, or this second topic. But I just say this, for women, who were former members of any Divine Nine sorority, keep the same energy that you had when you were easing your way into these organizations. You came in quietly, leave out quietly. Your departure, I mean, this is not the airport. Your departure need not be announced. That's all I'm saying. This has been another exciting video of Life Conversations with Mo. I told you all, on this channel, it's going to be life conversations. It's going to be stuff that may be dealing with me because I know y'all nosy. Sometimes it may be a topic that is really about me. A lot of times it won't be, but y'all nosy, so y'all gonna really think that it's about me anyway. Come on over here, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You all may have, see, I may upload some pictures. You may see some videos of my work, of some stuff that I do outside of my 9 to 5. So definitely, check that out. You all know that my business, my God-given business is, I work with my hands. God has blessed the work of my hands. So definitely go onto my social media pages. I think IG is at ClassyCakes7744, or you can go on also social media. Instagram is at Classy Essentials. That's for my apparel, so custom T-shirts and things of that nature is on that for IG, and for Facebook, you can find me at Classy Cakes. So Classy Cakes, both the K. Follow me on those. And again, please do like, subscribe, and share this video. I really appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been amazing chatting with you also. I'll catch you all on the next one. And as always, peace up. A-Town is always down. We'll catch y'all in the next video. Have a great one.